Gods or Odim, you say? Wow, I don't recall this being quite so loud this morning. But okay, he has gone this way. Excuse me. Just gonna smack into y'all. Hey, Gunther. What's hanging?
A dark,
You just chilling with these older women? He likes older women, guys. To be fair, he's probably an old soul, so that would make sense.
Gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
Gingerbread is
What sort of
horrible.
balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time?
So he walks
You
off.
mean time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time
Like he's just
provides
wearing a
that
flower
ideal
crown.
crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time. You touch it. Let you sniff it. Stroke it even. Time. Time is the key.
All of it's just to make good gingerbread.
Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The colour suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Tends to happen when you're
That's so.
old.
What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Are you trying to make his evening worse?
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me?
A very good
Someone like
question.
you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
That's a good thing, Vladimir.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
Do you have to say all that with a smile on your
I
face?
apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still pay the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant.
The background noise
Fire
isn't
came
very
at me. I'll not
balanced,
deny
is it?
I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all five, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was...
Is he implying that Olgierd
We're
is
here to enjoy
lying when he
ourselves,
goes to his grave? His crypt?
Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies.
In any case.
Not a word of truth.
Don't
No.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
What else have we got? Is this cards? Or was this Gwent? I will not participate in Gwent this eve.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your
No,
wager?
no,
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all
No. I
in.
don't want to play.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear.
I don't want to
Many
play.
large sides.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
I think it just fast forwards and he loses. Well, no. I don't want to play Gwent. Fine, just start the game and lose it already. No. Forfeit game. Where's the forfeit game button? Yes, that's fine.
You lose, Witcher.
I'm not playing
Hand over
Gwent.
the wager.
I've never played it in this game.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement?
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just
Brilliant.
a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say, dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
2%?
Hear that?
2%?
Agreed. 5% is yours,
That's
and
a
I
big
shall wear the
amount
cap.
of money.
Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everek.
Rogue's long dead, by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Those ears.
I mean, losing has a
You,
better outcome than winning anyway.
Interesting.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
What even is the time? How much longer have I got to go? I don't want to meditate. I just want to know what the time is.
Charming.
Oh, there it is. 11
Quite
p.m.
the
on the top
lark,
corner.
Miss Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
How much longer have we got? Oh, you gotta go swimming for this one, don't you?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with 1 foot bare.
Oh, both your feet are bare, actually.
I've got to wear slippers.
You shouldn't have thrown it into the
Look,
lake.
dearie.
Pond.
I did.
Pond.
Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Oh, they're not gonna last long, are they?
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Nope.
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish
Yeah,
it
but then
out.
she's gotta spend the rest of the evening with a soaked shoe. What kind of
Look,
logic is that?
Mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
Wouldn't you like to know?
And once I retrieve it,
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
And she'll also have
Is
a
that
soaked
all?
shoe.
No prize?
She'll be
Not even a
squelching the
kiss?
entire night.
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged. Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I'd dive to any depth for you.
Why are you ruining a perfectly good shoe? And FYI, it wouldn't sink, it would float, but whatever. Apparently logic and physics don't apply. Fish Shawnee's shoe
Observe,
out
Shawnee.
of the lake.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think you're slipping a bit easy.
Oh god, how are you supposed to know which one's which? It's not her shoe though, it's just a lost shoe. Although... it's telling me to... oh no, here we go. I need to get closer to them apparently. I'm telling you. Are there any other shoes here? Because apparently we still don't have it. But I don't see any other shoe. There's no cave or anything here, is there? No. Are any of these yours, Shawnee? I'm about to die, so... how do I surface? Yeah, I'm trying to get there. What the hell? Surface! Jesus. Whoa, I didn't realize my portrait in the top left looks weird. Why does it look like that? What's normally there? I don't know, but it's lost a shit ton of health. Are any of these yours? Because I didn't see a single other
Lucky
shoe.
that pond sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
Here,
My shoe?
your saturated shoe. Enjoy. Ugh.
Extend your supple leg.
It's gonna
and let me
squelch
slide
and
it in.
squidge between her
Let it
toes and...
on.
ew. It's gonna be gross.
Thank you.
What a silly tradition. Oh, I can't get my health back because I can't meditate.
Nothing like a good swim.
Yes! It's
Now
midnight!
we must
It's
do
midnight!
something else.
It's midnight!
Something wild.
Go to the barn for the capping ceremony.
Hey,
Just as long as I don't die with my lack of health. What's capping anyway? What's a
I'll
capping
leave you for a
ceremony?
moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
What's
Go
a
on,
capping?
Shawnee. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely,
Why is he giving a speech?
I've decided to make a speech.
Oh dear God.
Geralt, there's no need.
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply. But it would have been a beautiful speech.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
You're a bridesmaid, Shawnee. Take your place.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come.
What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bear with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song, we'll sing to be unkind.
Let's say, why isn't Shani there? She's supposed to be a bridesmaid. What? What kind of song is this? That's the capping? You're turning her into an old maid? What a horrible tradition.
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
I'm sure there were other ways to get ink, you idiot. Just destroy Geralt's hand. Look at the blood going everywhere. Is he running to Shani or to Geralt? Probably Shani with that smile. But honestly, his poor hand.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist.
Olgierd is married?
Will you give him the letter?
What happened to the woman he married?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
So he married a woman he didn't love because the woman he loved went and married the Offieri prince.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to.
Yeah?
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Please.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light, a team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
Because that wasn't part of the
What's Geralt
deal.
think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you
I
came.
was waiting for him to appear when they when picked up.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
What are you doing to him?
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
He's supposed to be having the time of his life. What are you doing, Gaunter?
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
He seems pleased. That was unduly harsh.
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
That's no.
You do?
Nope.
How?
I'm nipping that in the bud right there.
Darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Do we have to go visit him in the script again to find out how he felt about the Eve? I'm not inviting
Should get back to Olgierd
any
soon.
opportunity
And
for
like
flirting.
that, it's over. Huh. Here, I thought I might get some more time with you. Silly.
Well,
wasn't
you
it?
never asked if I had another woman in my life.
Why'd you say that?
Though, to be fair,
Never mind.
Geralt's never really
I should find Aldona.
insinuated
I
as
am her
much.
bridesmaid, after all.
Sorry, Shani, but I'm gonna have to disappoint you.
Ah, there it is.
I've already got one
The
redhead.
face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships.
But you see what I mean? It throws you at
End like
Shani.
Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a
Despite the
contract
fact that you've already
they'll never
made a
escape.
relationship choice in the
Seize
base
the
game.
night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it.
It's not very
Have
good advice to be giving, Gaunter. If a man has a woman, he really should not be seizing the moment and enjoying the moment. Read Shani character entry in journal, find out what might cheer her up. Why do I have to cheer her up? Can we just move on? I don't really care about cheering her up. We've got other things to do. Cheering her up is just going to make her think like she has a chance, and we're not trying to encourage that shit. Where on earth is she? Doesn't really say what she likes. That just gives you a history. It doesn't tell you what she wants in life. That doesn't help. Well, that's going to be a no. So that's not that. It's over here. No, we're bloody here now. What's here? Are we just looking for alcohol? Because that's what this looks like. I don't get it. What's here? There's nothing here.
A Rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
As long as she doesn't take it as a symbol of
Fine,
affection.
I'll pick some.
Because that's not what we're doing
Becoming
here.
quite romantic.
This is so unnecessary. She'll get over it. People always do. When it's unrequited love. They get over it.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
I do.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Well, you only said it like a few hours
Remember a lot
ago.
of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs and reattach limbs. All alone.
Got friends?
You've got friends. Me, for one.
In that case,
Ha!
let's drink to our friendship.
Shut her down right there.
To
Good.
friendship.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Sounds normal to me.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
Who stays at a wedding after midnight? God, after midnight, it's like, can I just leave and go home? I'm tired, it's late, I'm bored.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
It was alright, I suppose.
Not half bad.
Still have
Might
time
have
to
even
decide.
enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also
Oh,
a
well,
kiss.
this game, stop throwing me at this woman.
Though that was so clearly
Where
Vladimir.
is my choice
I
of
nearly
an
forgot you were
agency in
involved
this
at all.
game?
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
That was background. What I remember most, the mood, the feelings, the people I met. And those I met for the second time in my life.
You're right. I was up to my elbows in work, but those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me too.
Don't even try. There is going to be no kissing, no assignations by the goddamn lakeside,
You needn't worry
In a
about our
boat?
finances, sir.
if I remember.
My workshop.
I think they do it in a boat as dawn comes up.
I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old buttocks. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. Our lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink.
Why does he
on
look
it.
so porous on his face?
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Why?
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
But as I say, unfit. What is that supposed to
What
mean?
kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably
Have you
true.
ever thought about
Tell
your
that to
own
my
feelings
mother.
in the matter?
She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy.
Ignore your
But
mother and
I
just
didn't.
find someone you want.
Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with
That
me.
sounds like her
Oh,
problem.
please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with
You
you.
just set your heart on a witcher whose
Really
heart is
think
already
so?
taken.
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
That was Vladimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, And that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do?
Ignore her. Oh, are you just kidding me? What is with this DLC? Why is it just throwing me at Shani? I really am getting frustrated by it at this point. They've just spent the entire first part of the game making you pick between Triss and Yennefer, or having neither if you like. If you try to pick both, you're actually punished with a really bad ending. So it's encouraging you to, you know, have monogamy, to be monogamous to one of the women. And yet suddenly in the DLC it's like, hey, let's just go fuck Shani by the beach. Like, what? No. And if I don't want to go the top option because that's flirting with her and that's going to end in a situation I don't want. But if I say I go with her, it just makes me sound like an absolute hussy. Like, where's the third option? I am uninterested and I just ignore her?
Put it that way, and I guess I don't really have a choice.
You always
A
have a
witch
choice.
never lets an opportunity pass, is that it?
No, he does.
This DLC
If he
is
spots a better one nearby.
stealing my agency and I don't like it. I guess I didn't have a problem with this last time I played it because I was like, ah, yeah, whatever, let's just go with Shani. It's not like I'm going to see Triss again.
Gorgeous.
But now I'm trying to avoid it. The game doesn't let you avoid it. It just throws it at you every single 2 seconds.
Been thinking about that kiss.
Oh, for God's sake, can we not?
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
You're not bloody kissing her.
That I cannot tell you.
Oh my
Only
God.
one way to find out.
I can't win. I absolutely cannot win. Remember Triss, damn it. Would you just stop? Wait, his hand is still bleeding? He's just let the blood gush out this entire time?
So, how'd it compare?
Oh, bloody hell. Now you want me to give an absolute response to this?
Honestly, completely different.
Better or worse?
Just different.
Just impossible to compare.
She didn't like that, I
Correct
don't
me
think.
if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
Many, many times.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
I'd rather go back, please.
Love to stay, I would. But we ought to get back to the wedding.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's best.
Penny for your thoughts?
Just thinking that friends should stay friends.
Finally.
Mm-hmm. My feeling too.
Some sense.
I have a lot to think about. Alone. So I'm not going back to the wedding. Not really fond of watching drunks stagger around anyway.
Me neither.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
You just turned the woman down, and then you want her to do a
See you
favor
later,
for you. Geralt, salt, meat, wound. Oh, thank God we got through that without having to fuck her. Thought for a second it was literally going to throw me at the woman. Okay, now that I can meditate, get some health back. Yay! Alrighty.